Hey folks, this is Sue Bell from Market Domination Solutions, and we're here for day 6 of the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. And we decided to do kind of a theme week this week. One of the courses that we put out about a year ago was Total Video Domination, and we're revamping and relaunching that course as one of the fast track courses this year. And so we decided to have at least the better part of a week's theme around videos. So in honor of that, the first thing we have today is a video checklist giveaway for everybody. And I'm going to just run down this checklist a little bit because it's interesting. So the first part of the checklist is just ideas, right? Like, oh my goodness, that is so not the right. I'm so sorry. This is the wrong. That was the one from last week. This is the one from this week. Too many tabs. Not enough time. There we go. The first part of it where it's just, selecting a keyword, coming up with some questions, creating the video, that's pretty straightforward. There's no magic in that. And then the option of like getting it transcribed. The transcription you can do one of two things with. You can put the transcription in the description of the video, and that helps with ranking, right? Because you, typically speaking, even if it's just a 10-minute video, and I can easily rant for 10 minutes about 3 questions. I can probably even rant for 10 minutes about 1 question if it's a proper soapbox question. But a 10-minute video will get you quite a lot of content, and you'll have the habit of using all the important keywords multiple times while you're ranting. And so transcribing that and using that content in your description is really, really, really going to help your video rank. The downer on the ranking is that typically speaking, it'll rank really well for your important keywords for a couple, 3 weeks, and then the rankings fall because Google is looking in the SERPs, not so much over on the YouTube ranking, but within SERPs, YouTube's always looking for fresh content on those pages. So getting something to rank there and stick is more difficult. But to get it up there for a couple of weeks, not a big deal. If you've got that much content, it'll get it up there for a whole bunch of keywords. That's really great. The other thing, obviously, you can do with the transcription is to create a blog post out of it. And then you embed your blog post, or you embed your video in your blog post, link back to it from the YouTube video, all of the usual standard stuff, right? No magic there, but that can also be incredibly useful because it gets you the link back to the embed back. But this is the thing that I really wanted to share. So as I started trying to figure out things that I wanted to track for my videos, as I started to watch, because in the last, I don't know, yearish, maybe 2 years, Google has really evolved their analytics and what they show you on the analytics pages. And you can see from the dashboard, you can see 2 or 3 metrics. You can see views and you can see likes, that kind of stuff, and the number of comments. But it gets more interesting when you actually click into the analytics, because from there you can see how many new subscribers that video brought to your channel. You can see the click-through rate on the reach tab. You can see the click-through rate. You can see the primary traffic source for your videos. So like some of my videos I share on Facebook or I embed on MDS, that kind of thing. So I can see the percentages of my views from each of those different traffic sources, and then the percentage of the share. So what I wanted to track here was like my primary source. I really want to track my 2 top primary sources, but I thought I'd kind of minimize this spreadsheet and then let you guys go do what you want to do with it. So in this case, I'm tracking my primary traffic source and the percentage of views for that primary traffic source. So that's what the PTS stands for, percentage of primary traffic source. Now, there are some other things that are interesting that you could track there, and as Jazz and I were talking about the fields that we should include or exclude, she's like, well, you should include the percentage watched. And I'm like, well, that's not what I'm actually interested in this spreadsheet. I'm interested in what's driving my conversion traffic, right? Which videos, what topics are getting me engagement and getting me reach and getting me attention from new subscribers and actually clicking through to my website and purchasing my product. That's what I'm really interested in with this spreadsheet. If I were going to do a ranking spreadsheet, it would have a different set of KPIs on it, right? So we might get into that a little bit more as we go through the week. If we don't get into it during this week, then we'll definitely get into it in the course, and we'll have a couple of different spreadsheets looking at KPIs from a couple of different perspectives and all of the good stuff that you can pull out of analytics, because I just touched on what I felt were like the most important pieces of information that I want to track. So from my perspective here, let me just slide this all the way over because you can't actually see the first part of the spreadsheet here. So from my perspective, a lot of the guys I talk to, they maybe get videos from their clients first and they're deciding keywords after the fact, right? I think that if you're going to be, you should be more proactive. You should have a plan going into a month. Like, these are the videos that I want to tackle. These are the keywords that I want to go after. These are the topics. There's always, it's really great to piggyback off of memes within your industry so that you can piggyback onto that traffic. So I make allowances for, hey, wow, this concept just exploded, so we're going to take everything that we had planned and shove it down a week or two and take advantage of that meme that is like super popular right at the moment. But I believe that aside from, breaking news, that you should have a plan for the keywords that you want to attack. So I want to look at this from a keyword perspective. When I'm looking at a keyword, I want to be able to like sort it by keywords and look at my titles, and I can even go back and look at the actual link for that particular video. I toyed with the idea of maybe even I want the analytics link as opposed to the link to the view video in there. I think the analytics link might be a better link to stick in there, because then you can go look immediately with a click of a button at all of your analytics and stats for that particular video. So I'm looking to see, from a long-term perspective, from a short-term perspective in a week, like what is driving traffic bang out the box, and then what's driven traffic over the course of that first month. So I want to look at it a couple of times, because oftentimes, particularly as your frequency of publish on YouTube varies, you can get an uptick a little bit later than the first few days. So I want to look at both of those and kind of get a feel for how things are going and what's driving traffic over the long haul. And then that's going to shift what it is that I decide to publish in coming months, right? So stuff that's doing really, really well, and stuff that's concepts that are driving more traffic, that are resonating more with my buyers at this moment. Those are going to be the things that I'm going to reach back to, those concepts more frequently than things that nobody's really watching, right? And to play around with titles. Now, yeah, that's something I'll get into in the course, because man, that's a whole other kit and caboodle. All right, so just the concept of titles and split testing titles and evil things that you can do along those lines. All right, so that's the checklist. Our share is part of the KPIs. I would say, yeah, I didn't see, actually, when I was looking at that you could see shares. If I missed that, if you can actually see the number of shares, then absolutely I would do shares on there. Yeah. So let me pull up my list. That's the giveaway for everybody. Where are we? My screen just flipped, sorry. Excellent. Yeah, I'm not sure that shares are part of the KPIs either. All right, so that's the giveaway for everybody. And drawings. Oh shoot, I don't have that open right at the moment. Let me go open that. While I am opening the list of everybody, somebody give me a number between 1 and 500. And Kajabi's not been really quick, so 69. What a great number. What am I looking for? Tags. The Christmas tag. Right? Gotta be careful. Alright, so we go down here to the second screen. We've got $70, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Paul Krininski. Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered that. Congratulations, Paul. What did you win? Let me see what you won. Oh, actually, I think we have 2 today. Let me grab Paul's name. Hang on. Yeah, we have 2 today. So let me take the other number that we got, which was 387. Oh, you guys are going to make me count. This is bad. As opposed to negative 22. I don't know how I would have counted a negative 22. Thankfully, you weren't one of the numbers I needed to choose. Oh my goodness, 387. All right. That is Jeff Nelson. Oh, you guys are crazy. I can tell you guys are in a Christmassy kind of mood. All right. So we had Paul and Jeff both won a 30-second video ad, and those retail at $2.97 a piece. So congratulations, Paul and Jeff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And again, the videos are all part of the video theme for the week. And exactly. Yes, congratulations, guys. All right, so that's it for today, and we will be back on Monday, same bat time, same bat place, for day number 7. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. Love you guys. Hope you're having a warm and wonderful holiday season. We'll see you guys again soon. Ciao.